our predictions for the 2024 Bahrain Grand Prix. It's race week! No more BS, no more meh. This is it. The cars will go on the track on Thursday, we'll see practice and we'll learn nothing, but by Saturday we will figure out just how far Red Bull is ahead.
We sure will. This is the first race of the season. This is the unknown, of course. First race of the season. We don't know anything.
Right, let's start off then where we always begin with biggest good surprise. For me, I am locking in Lewis Hamilton. We've been on the Flop Express these last few weeks about Mercedes. I think even I think I've predicted him quite low down actually in the Drivers' Championship. Not because I think he's washed or anything like that. I think it's more about Mercedes. However, I am going to give Mercedes fans, and I'm going to believe them for a second, because I've seen a screenshot of James Allison's face after 3 days of testing, and
happy.
Mercedes fans are so sold that they have learnt more from that one interview than the entirety of 3 days of testing. I've seen also as well that the speed traps, they're really low, if not the slowest cars in the speed trap, and I'm just sat there like, yes, but Mercedes haven't exactly been quick in the speed trap last year either. But apparently that means they're sandbagging. So I think there's going to be a good surprise in Lewis Hamilton.
This is the thing with Mercedes. I've seen, everyone loves to predict like a pecking order, don't they, after testing? And I've seen Mercedes second, I've seen Mercedes sixth. Like, who knows? That's what I mean about the hype. Like, they could be anywhere. My biggest good surprise, I have gone for Fernando Alonso. I am backing Fernando.
Good boy.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm going on biggest good surprise, not compared to last season, where he was obviously incredibly hyped going into the race. I feel like there's a bit of the opposite this year, where everyone just assumes that Aston Martin won't be able to make a good car this year because they fell off towards the end of last year. I don't think anyone would expect Aston Martin to do anything particularly great. I don't think people think they're going to be terrible, but, you know, they're kind of getting predicted as sort of like behind Red Bull, Mercedes, Ferrari and McLaren. So I am going for Fernando Masterclass. Come on, Fernando.
Okay. Biggest flop. Now let's see what 2024 biggest flop has to offer with my predictions. I am going to lock in Esteban Ocon.
Oh, the poor bloke.
my guy delivered for me last year. Every time I flopped him, he flopped. Yes, I don't know. I just feel as though Alpine aren't going to be great anyway. And then that kind of opens up the possibility for some serious floppage. So, yeah.
I'll tell you what. Because I'm nice. You get the point anyway if he is biggest flop. But if by some miracle you continue your trend and he breaks his own record of most penalties in the third time you've predicted him, you can have 2 points.
I think I can win the whole season, to be honest with you, if that happens.
It would be absolutely unbelievable if that happens. Biggest flop, no surprise that I am doing the stupid thing where I just love a team flop, and I'm doing it again.
Oh, team again.
The
okay.
first
You haven't
race
learned
of the season.
anything from losing.
No, I haven't
last
learned
year.
anything. I've gone for McLaren. I don't think they're going to be as floppy as last season. That would take some doing. Like you say, the same with your Ocon thing. But I just don't think they've had the test that I thought they might. There's a lot of hype going into it. I think a lot of people thought they might be best of the rest after Red Bull. Can't believe that's now best of the rest, but maybe even like the second quickest team. And I just don't think they've had a particularly good test, and that they might just sort of be like 8th and 9th or something. Yeah, I'm not quite on that McLaren choo-choo train yet.
It's time to talk about our special prediction sponsor for this season, Surfshark VPN. Are you struggling to watch certain TV shows or sports due to the country that you're living in? Want to be able to change location at the press of a button so that more entertainment is available to you? Well, now you can. Don't be geo-restricted from content ever again. Surfshark protects what you do online too, encrypting your data so that no pesky onlookers can see what you're up to. Don't forget as well that there are also other products from Surfshark. Surfshark Alert Alert can check for any potential breaches of your data with real-time alerts so that you can protect your identity and keep your information safe. Secure your privacy with Surfshark. Enter coupon code P1 for an extra 3 months free at surfshark.deals/P1. We now go to pole position. Friday's qualifying. Do not forget.
Of course.
Charles Leclerc. My guy, my boy, he's getting pole. Yeah, and I was thinking about this. I was like, usually Saturdays are the day for Ferrari and Charles Leclerc. Saturday is the race. Let's see who I've predicted as to win Saturday's race. But for Friday, I genuinely think Ferrari are the second fastest team, similarly to last year, and are able to get pole. It feels like that's in the waters. And I'm not delusional, I promise. Maybe. I don't know.
Pole position, I've gone for Max Verstappen. I just knew that you were going to do that.
He starts 2024 off.
Look.
Boring.
Well, I'm looking. You better not predict him for the win then.
You better not predict him for a double, you know what I'm saying?
Well, we'll see.
Is he thinking about some reliability issues? Sorry, okay, go on.
It could be close. I think, Ferrari would, if they're going to do it, qualifying. We know how good they are in qualifying, Charles Leclerc in particular. So I was very tempted, but look, you predicted Charles, so I'll just have to throw a wild card and go different and go Max Verstappen.
Yeah, what a curveball that is to go for Max Verstappen. Let's get into our top three then. In third position, I am locking in Sergio Perez.
Okay.
Going to get podium, but I am smelling he is going to be quite far off Verstappen again this year. I've seen some Helmut Marko slander already, which,
Ouch.
is not ideal if you're Perez, about him getting out of his head, getting Max out of his head and just running his own plan or something like that. I think the car will still be unbelievable. Perez will have a great shot at even maybe potentially second, but I think he'll finish third.
I literally can't work out where Perez is going to be, if it is going to revert to the start of last year where he is kind of in that like easy second place, or if he is going to be, amongst the rest of it. I have
17th.
Yeah, maybe behind Hulkenberg. I have doubled down and gone for P3, Fernando Alonso.
Wow.
Yeah, it's bold. It is very bold. But
is this coming with some like chaos here, or do you genuinely think pace, third place for Alonso?
A bit of pace, a bit of just Alonso being a boss. I am on the delusion.
You've been having some wet dreams about Fernando Alonso, haven't you? That is crazy.
Look, if I'm going to be boring and go for Max pole position, I've got to throw a bit of a curveball in there and do something interesting. So, Fernando Alonso P3, come on.
Second place, Charles Leclerc. So it'll be another pole to non-win edition.
No. What would that be?
I can see it in my mind. I don't care, to be honest with you. I think he has 24 poles.
If he does what you say, that would be
his 23 poles.
Yeah, so it'd be a 24th pole.
And he has 5 wins.
5 wins, yeah. Ouch.
That is actually horrific. That was worse reading than what I remember, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it is actually.
I just think Red Bull are going to have exactly the same advantage as they had last year. But yeah, Charles Leclerc second.
For P2, I have gone for Carlos Sainz. Yep. Gone for the different Ferrari driver for P2. I'm just...
Different.
Yeah.
Oh, different.
Why not?
Wait,
Different.
so you've was that a spoiler then? Are you trying to say there's only one Ferrari driver on the podium?
No. We'll find out. You never know.
Oh my God, Tommy. I'm getting hot under the collar right now.
Yeah, I've gone for Carlos. I think he'll be fired up. Yeah, like you say, I think he maybe is a bit underrated and can have a good race. He'll be there with Charles, I think, again. And it'll be a close fight between them, I think, for quite a lot of the year. So, yeah, excited for the race, and I'm going a bit different.
First position. Max Verstappen. I had to get him then at least once. You know what I mean? Like, I need to get a point here because I've been chefing a little bit with that Charles Leclerc pole, and yeah, need to get that point. So, yeah, thank you very much. I don't even need to explain. What do I need to explain? It's Max Verstappen. He won 19 last year. Red Bull won every single race apart from one. Max Verstappen's going to win the Bahrain Grand Prix.
P1, I've gone for Max Verstappen.
Oh, what?
I know. Ruined it at the end.
I thought you were going to say Ferrari 1 2.
Charles Leclerc, yeah, that would be wild.
2022 all over again.
I know. There is part of me that thinks that, yeah, maybe the car is fast but unreliable and there could be an issue, but I don't know, like it's so hard to bet against him in that first race, especially now the Bahrain curse has been broken by him last year.
Oh yeah, that well-known
thing
powerful
that did go on for years, to be fair.
And then Max was like, I don't care.
Yeah, he's like, this is silly. I personally don't think it's going to be like a walkover, we say, but we'll find out.
Ooh, but you haven't put Charles Leclerc on the podium. What happens to Charles, please?
Well, we'll find out.
Tell me he's finishing the race.
Maybe, or he might have like a bit of an issue.
Do you mean
a little poetry in motion pit stop, maybe?
Well, you better be tuning into Twitch, because if that happens, my PC is going directly out of the window. So we'll see about that one. Thank you, Tommy. Thanks for believing in Charles. Let's go to our one crazy prediction. And mine is Max will win the race by less than 15 seconds. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. I just think that either one, Red Bull don't turn their engine on much, or two, it genuinely is closer. But either or, Max is not dominating the Bahrain Grand Prix. Max is going to dominate the Bahrain Grand Prix, isn't he?
My prediction, crazy prediction, is Max wins by 3 minutes. No, it's not.
That's not crazy.
It's not crazy though, is it? Yeah, we're all doing the same thing here. So I've gone for that the RB20 has a mechanical problem during the race weekend.
During the race weekend.
Yeah. So Perez
you could
brake
even
fire
have
in practice.
Nah, that's outrageous.
Well, the car doesn't break down very often, so look, just gotta cover it. It's a wide,
It's a wide thing, but I guess we need to stipulate if Perez, is just in the garage and they're working on his car a little bit. That it has to be out on track. You know what I'm saying? Like, then I'll accept it. He's got a puffy.
No, you can't say that. Like if he's failing to get out the garage and there's a problem, yeah, fair. But like, I'm not gonna claim it if like they missed the start of quali by like a minute because they're like screwing his wheel nuts.
Neither am I. Okay, just so you know, neither am I. So there we go. We've got the terms and conditions out there. And finally, 3 crazy predictions from you wonderful lot. Reply to the graphic that we post on Twitter or Instagram if you want to be featured next time. First up is M. Lawrence. Both Mercedes DNF. Don't know why, just vibes. Well, that goes against what I believe is going to happen. So interesting. Jerep Tujula, double Q3 for Steak.
That's bold.
That is enormously bold. They've seen Zhou third in day 3 of practice testing and gone, yep.
They're hyped.
To be fair, Bottas did cook last year. You know what I'm saying? Bottas was really good.
They were actually quite good last year at the start. Alpha. You just never know what they're going to do.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Let's see what Steak manages to muster up. And finally, Esti Bestie 8. The Ferraris and Mercs are a lot closer to Red Bull than we think, and it's a 3-way fight for the win.
Yes, please.
That sounds like you're sleeping, Esti Bestie 8, but I want a piece of that dream, and to make it reality, yes, please, as long as the Ferraris are ahead of the
And you're wrong,
Mercedes
it's going to be
and
Fernando, but we'd take
We'll
it.
still give him the point, even if it's a 3-way fight for the win, right? Wouldn't we?
Well, I think we'd give him about 20 points if it's a 3-way fight for the win. We'd absolutely love it, and I hope they're right.
Right, that is it. Thank you everybody for watching and listening to the first predictions podcast of the year. Let us know your predictions on social media. We love to see them. And yes, we're back. Content coming out of our ears, both on P1 and Wheel Knowledge. And also, do not forget, P1 live show tickets are still available. It's the middle of April, the 11th, the 12th, and the 14th of April. Get your tickets before they sell out, and we'd love to see you there. So see you very soon. Lots of love. And subscribe. I never say subscribe to the channel. Can you please subscribe to the YouTube channel? Like, please, we've not done any call to action for this for about a year. But subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. Lots of love. Bye.
Bye.